Hey, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Salvador here coming with my deck analyst or my locals report for the geargias. I forgot to do it and then I had a long week with school and all that, so I decided to upload it tonight. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a tournament Sunday, so I'll do another one on Sundays. If you have any requests on what I should run, email me or put it in the description below. But yeah, let me go over my matchups with you guys. Um, I ran, of course, the geargias, and they did amazing. I really liked a lot of things about the deck. I loved how it was skill-based, and I love machines, honestly. I feel like this deck really overpowered. I'm gonna go over some things I changed, though. I did change a couple cards. I took out one of these for another cannon. Yeah, I put in 2 cannon because 3 of these is just too good. And I never ran out of searches, but I felt like sometimes I needed the cannon more than the fortress, and I didn't have another cannon in deck. So 2 cannon is what I put in. And cannon's never a dead card because it's a 2200 defense. One time I actually did bring cannon out in defense against a Medolce player. I'll go over my rounds in a second. But yeah, and then Grand Soil 1, I would definitely keep this in. Really risky about it. Never was a dud draw though. I OTK'd with this card 2 times, so it was a live card in this deck. Very live. At 1 is perfect though. I would never put 2 in. It's just not that good. And Gore's MVP of the day saved my butt a lot. Looking at other monster lineup cards. Yeah, 3 gear frame, good tech though. Thunder Kings were amazing, saved my butt. Now let's go on to the spells and traps. There was actually a game where I drew into, this was my second round. I did lose, I did not make top 8, guys, because I lost to my teammate, the Tuzio, his Inzectors in game 3. And it was kind of a bad game for me because I just did not draw into anything. But yeah, also Lances are really good in the deck. If you want to see my deck profile, just go to the other video. I would definitely not change anything. Like 2 Mirror Force and 2 D Prison was always live, and then the 1 Torrential was nice at times, but never got cloggy. Yeah, I mean the deck was just good, and I did manage to pick up some more Exceeds for the deck. I got 2 Abyss Dwellers, which helped me a lot because the first 2 rounds I played what did I play? I played I went and played, let me think. Oh yeah, I played the Mermill Atlanteans. 2 of the best people in the tournament. I played them both first game, or first and second game. So I'll go over that. Yeah, so let's go over what I played since I'm talking about it so much. Okay, first round, I play one of the pros around my area named Alex, and he was running Mermill Atlanteans. So I'm already saying, oh, I'm gonna lose. So what happens is we go into game 1. I get owned, of course. So I side into my MVP, Mind Crush over here, which saved my butt a lot. Yeah, this card I did it 2 times. I got 2 of the Mind Crush is just amazing against Mermills because you can call, like, they search into their one guy, their big beefy secret rare guy, and you just Mind Crush it, and they don't have anything going for them then. And then I also sided into Effect Veilers, which really helped me in that game. So I did win game 2. We go into game 3. He had to re-sleeve, so this is almost time. And then we end up where I think I have a Gores and a Dark Hole in hand, no field, or like 1 back row, which is a Mirror Force, and he has a whole field. So what happens is, or I don't, like a whole field of monsters, no spells and traps. So what happens is I Dark Hole, it goes through. And then he somehow manages to come back. I think he had a Diva or something. And then I drop Gores for game. And in time. So, yeah, it worked out perfect. So, yeah, I beat him because of a Dark Hole and a Gores. But, I mean, it's still a win against the Mermill Atlantean. The second game was against his best friend, of course. Another Mermill Atlantean. But this guy knew the deck a whole lot better. So, he beat me first game 1, and then game 2 I beat him. And then game 3, I just was messing around. Okay, here's what I draw into, guys. This is pretty broken stuff. I draw into, I think, what did I draw into? That, 2 of those, a cannon. No, I think I drew into even 3 of them. I don't remember how it happened, guys, but I drew into 5 of these, then a limit removal, or these 5 and a limit removal. So basically, I have, yeah, let me show you the hand. This is game 3, so I draw into these 5 and a limit removal, and he summons Undyne, activates effect, and then has 1 back row. So I'm thinking, let me show you my full hand here, let's make it realistic. So I'm thinking, what should I do? Should I overextend, or should I, because I was guessing it was a, so they don't run traps, I was guessing it was a, what was it, the, Abyss thing, or a Solemn, but, anyway, so then, so I decided to go all out, so I summon this, search a cannon, and then get my 3 things, but I don't, union. So then I activate limit removal, and yeah, he kind of had, I think, a mirror force face down or something like that, and all my stuff got wiped out. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And so then basically I didn't have anything going for me, no answers to any of his stuff. He had the nuts, and then he won. So yeah, that's how it happened. So that game could have been a little bit probably more prevented and might have been a win, but still highly doubtful if you saw his hand. But anyways, so yeah, I like that. That was probably my best hand overall. I did actually Grand Soil in the second game. That's how I won. I had the Grand Soil, and I kind of brought that out with Gores, so he couldn't do much. And then, okay, so game 3, I faced my teammate 2-0. What happened in that game was, I think he beat me game 1, then I side into stuff game 2, and beat him game 2, and then in game 3 he just drew amazing and kind of just whooped me with his Inzectors. Yeah, Inzectors still are powerful, guys, especially if you don't have back row. It really hurts, and how they can just bring out Hornet every game. And then, so then the next round I faced, Madolches, which was different for me. A good friend, named Arnold, he watched my channel. Hi, Arnold. Yeah, I played him. It was a good game. I 2-0'd him, but, I mean, he just did not draw into anything, but I think it was the second game, he did draw into some stuff, but I answers to everything. And I just overpowered him, but Madolches still are really good. I actually want to look into them. One of my friends calls them candy people. But yeah, they're a really good deck. And yeah. So overall, I mean, I didn't get top, but I mean, I had 2 chances to, and I just kind of messed them up. But I felt like this deck is still in the running, especially with the Karakuri version. That probably would have helped me so much more. But this deck did fine. I mean, I cannot complain. I actually almost want to run this as my main deck. I like it so much. Just a change from windups. I actually have to think a little bit. It's fun to play with. I mean, and it is competitive. Like, you could, like, if you have this in hand, you basically have plays for days, because you can just keep setting this guy, searching accelerators and arsenals, and just go off. Yeah, I mean, it's just fun. And then the Grand Soil in there makes it. I actually dropped this too on my teammate Suzio, and he just, that was game 2. I dropped Grand Soil and basically won. So yeah, it works out, but you can't win them all. But of course, little Salvadad got top 8 but he changed the deck a little bit. He was running kind of a Elemental Hero wind-up version. I'm definitely gonna have to post that video up. He's really good with the E-Heroes. He got top 8, but lost to, no wait, he won top 8, or, yeah, he lost to, who did he lose to? Oh, he lost to, no wait, he got top 8, he won top 8, went to top 4, and lost to a 6 Samurai player that was cheating, basically, because he had, like, a rigged, like, gateway or something like that. nobody could prove it, but like he drew gateway every game, which is super duper duper unlikely. He even beat that guy who beat me second game. So yeah, there was something wrong with that, but it's whatever. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry the video was so long, and hopefully let me know what you want me to run next week. So yeah, thanks YouTube. Peace out.